Hey, what's up guys, Adam here. My current daily driver for 2017 is the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. And whilst it's not one of the most recently released smartphones, flagship phones anyway, for 2017, it definitely still holds up to its testimony. It has a 2560 by 1440p display, it has 4K shooting capabilities, and it also has some of those features that we're starting to see neglected from smartphones, such as expandable storage, as well as a removable battery. But for me, smartphone upgrades always tend to be on the back burner because a lot of my funds tend to go to my PC or maintaining my PC as well as my setup, and those tend to go to as well making upgrades to my video equipment. So for me, smartphone upgrades always tend to be the last thing that needs to be highlighted on my checklist. So for me, I've actually been a mobile phone owner now for just under 10 years, and I thought it'd be interesting to give you guys a breakdown of all of the mobile phones that I've owned over the past 10 years. Now, I've seen mobile phones become a device that just was a phone that had maybe some low-level photo capabilities as well as being able to play music, to being a whole multimedia centered device that is pretty much operates and acts like a computer more than just a phone, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the mobile phones that I've owned over the past 10 years. Okay, so starting off with my most recent phone, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Before that, I had the Sony eLive E7. Before that, I had the Sony Xperia L. Before that, I had the Samsung Galaxy S3. Before that is when I actually jumped on the whole BlackBerry hype with BBM, so I had the BlackBerry Bold, and then before that I had the BlackBerry Curve. Before that I had the HTC Hero. Before that I had the Nokia N97. Before that I had the Nokia N95. Before that I had the Sony Ericsson W910i. And before that I had the Sony Ericsson W880i. Before that I had the Samsung E250. Before that I had the Motorola Razr K1. And my very first phone that I owned in January 2007 was the Sony Ericsson K700i. Okay guys, so here it is. This is the Sony Ericsson K700i. Now at the moment I cannot get the phone for working for some strange reason. I think either the phone charger itself is dead, the original charger, or the phone itself is dead. Now I'm going to see if I can try and find the original charger for this phone. I know it's a long shot, it's probably going to be impossible to try and find a compatible charger for this. If I do go ahead and find one, I can get the phone working. I'm going to come back to you guys with a full review and in-depth look at this mobile phone. But let's go ahead and take a look at the exterior of the phone anyway. So we're going to be getting that all important 2-inch, that great 2-inch display, and with a resolution of 369 by 240. As you can see, that is perfectly high resolution there. No complaints. No complaints, guys. No complaints. It's a good display. Good phone, and good for the age of the phone as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the numerical keypad. Now, of course, there's no QWERTY keyboard here. It's just simply the numerical keypad with the letters displayed in alphabetical order. So you want to go ahead and send a text message, you have to actually press on the keypad several times to go and get the letter that you want. There's no touchscreen here, and there's no QWERTY keyboard here. So on the left hand side of the phone, we're going to find the all important volume rocker, so we can go ahead and change the volume levels. And we're also going to be finding a very nice feature as well, which is going to be the camera shutter button, so you can go ahead and turn the phone on landscape and take a photo by simply just pressing the shutter button on the top of the phone. On the right hand side, we're going to be getting the button press. Now, this button allows you to go ahead and release the camera battery from the back, so you can go ahead and get access to the SIM card. There's no expandable storage here, so you're not able to go ahead and actually insert an SD card, where there are some phones or some Sony Xperia phones that were released later that you could actually add expandable storage to. And on the bottom of the phone is where we're going to find our micro USB charging port. Oh, maybe not. Okay. So on top of the phone is where we're going to find the antenna band as well as the power button. On the back of the phone is where we're going to find that ultra crispy, high pixel count VGA camera at the back of the phone, which will actually take splendid photographs. I mean, you won't even notice. It will take a lot better photos than, let's say, a Note 7 or any DSLR camera. Nothing ever beats VGA camera. Nothing can beat 0.3 pixels. Nothing.
Why you always lying? Oh my god.
And since this was a phone that was geared towards or based off the Walkman style design, hence the name the Sony Ericsson Walkman series, you're also going to be getting a speaker, and which was a great quality speaker at the time as well, positioned underneath the camera. But the most revolutionary thing about this phone is that it, ta-da, has no headphone jack. So Apple, that they've been taking the headphone jack off phones for years. I mean, Apple, it's nothing new, guys. It really is nothing new to take the headphone jack off a smartphone. I mean, you know what? Sony Ericsson just didn't even consider including it in the first place. So, what are you going to say? Anyway, guys, it's been Adam here. I hope you enjoyed this video on looking back at some interesting smartphones. And guys, I'll catch you in the next tech video. Bye for now.